One device, 15 minutes, 43 DNS requests. Nobody touched it. The pihole log is already running. Look at it. One device, 15 minutes, 43 DNS requests. Nobody touched it. Nobody browsed anything. It just queried. Apple Telemetry, advertising infrastructure, cloud sync endpoints. Continuous, unprompted, invisible to the firewall. Last episode, we built the eyes. This is what the eyes are seeing. Every device ships with a default identity, and that identity is loud. Manufacturers embed telemetry endpoints, update checkers, analytics pipelines. Your device does not ask permission. It resolves a host name. It sends a packet. It does this hundreds of times per day. And until last episode, your network had no record of any of it. Now look at what that visibility reveals. This pihole log is not showing you browsing history. It is showing you a fingerprint, a pattern of queries that, taken together, identifies this device, this user, more precisely than a username ever could. Security professionals do not focus only on what was blocked. They audit what passed through unchallenged. DNS is the most underestimated telemetry channel in any network. Every query is a timestamp, a destination, a behavior signature. The professional frame is this: you cannot reduce what you cannot measure. Before you alias anything, audit everything. The fix is not blocking more domains. Any list-based block is reactive by default. It only catches what someone already documented. The structural shift is treating your DNS log as an identity audit surface. We are going to examine what each device is actually resolving. Not just blocking a domain, reducing the footprint, flattening the fingerprint, making your network's behavior harder to profile, from the inside out. Pihole is open. Query log is live. I am filtering by client, isolating a single device on this network. One device, 15-minute window, 43 DNS requests. Let me sort by domain. First cluster, Microsoft Telemetry. The device reporting its own state back to the manufacturer. Second cluster, advertising infrastructure. Domains resolving to known ad network CDNs. The device is not displaying ads right now. It is just checking in. Third cluster, cloud sync endpoints, resolving continuously, regardless of whether sync is active. Fourth cluster, email infrastructure, mail.google.com, imap.mail.me.com, outlook.office.com. These domains do not need you to open your email client. They resolve the moment your device connects to the network. Your email provider is announced before a single message is sent. That is not browsing behavior. That is identity broadcast by default. Your email address is a liability, and we will prove exactly how exposed it is next episode. For now, look at what 3 clusters of passive telemetry already reveal about this device. Same device, same window, different tool. I am now in Wazuh, pulling the same device's agent log. The DNS queries align exactly with network connection events. Every domain resolution has a corresponding outbound connection attempt. This device's behavior is fully mapped. If I were profiling this network from outside, these queries tell me the device type, the OS version, the installed apps, the usage pattern, without a single packet of payload. That is the metadata surface. One device, 15 minutes, 31 distinct external endpoints. All of them received a query containing source IP, timestamp, resolved hostname. Aggregated across your ISP, your router logs, and the endpoints themselves. This is a complete behavioral profile. Built passively, continuously, without your input. Metadata is not the message. Metadata is the profile. Now that we can see the footprint, we start reducing it. Block the telemetry clusters. Alias the query patterns. Cut the signal your devices are broadcasting by default. Your network should not be an open book. Your devices were not designed with your privacy as the primary constraint. They were designed to function and to report back. The default is transparency to everyone, except you. Aliasing is the act of reclaiming that surface. It does not make you invisible. It makes your network behave like a system you actually control, rather than a system configured for someone else's benefit. Security is not just walls and alerts. It is the discipline of reducing what you unknowingly broadcast. You have the visibility now. Use it. We have the eyes. We have the audit. But all of this visibility lives on a single node. If the B-link goes down, the SOC goes dark, the DNS filtering stops, the logs disappear. Next episode, we address the brain behind the operation. Proxmox, mission control, the centralized layer that makes everything else survivable. This is what your stack actually needs to hold together. Greater than session complete. Next, the Proxmox core.